Shall we play a game? Now, does anybody know what movie this comes from? Who said it? Somebody just said it. There you go. Yell it out. Okay, War Games. So, for those of you that don't know, War Games is a 1982 film starring Matthew Broderick. Basically, the setup is that Matthew, a young 19-year-old hacker, ends up in a computer simulation. So you imagine in 1982, the most popular computer is a Commodore 64. Just for some reference, we have 2,000 megahertz on our cell phone right now, and there's 1 megahertz on the most popular computer at that time. Now, to get over what they had considered a human failure, which is that in military simulations, humans refused to press the button to start nuclear war, they decided to put online the most powerful supercomputer that had ever been made at the time at the National Security Office in the US in order to get over this human failing and be able to pull the button if need be. Now, what they didn't realize, and what young 19-year-old Matthew Broderick in the movie didn't realize, is that he had hacked into this computer system, and in doing so, was able to actually hack into US national security. So essentially, this is 1982, I'm 7 years old, I have no idea that I'm going to go on to be an expert for the World Economic Forum, that I'm going to be director of partnerships for a blockchain company, that I'm going to study computer science, that I'm going to end up studying mental health. All of this is unknown to me. I'm 7, but this becomes one of my favorite movies for years. And part of it is because of the story that it tells about us. So the computer asks him, shall we play a game? And he says yes. And it offers him some options. It says, do you want to play chess? Do you want to play tic-tac-toe? Do you want to play poker? Or do you want to play geothermal nuclear war? And being a 19-year-old boy, he decides, why not? Why don't I play geothermal nuclear war? And so it begins. And the long story short of this is that he ends up on the brink, the whole world ends up on the brink of World War III, because by the time they figure out that this has happened, the computer has figured out how to override anything that they put in their way to stop it. Now, the way that they get over this in the end, however, is that Matthew Broderick, and the inventor of the AI, comes up with the novel solution. Teach it how to play tic-tac-toe. And for those of you who know the game tic-tac-toe, you know that for 2 experienced players, basically no one can really win. It's a standoff. It's a sort of low-level, mutually assured destruction. So the AI decides, after playing tic-tac-toe, within seconds, it understands. And it says, you know what? I don't want to play this game anymore because no one wins. And so what I'm here to ask you today is, what sort of game are we playing? Because the Anthropocene era has not been around for a very long time, but we have seen many species disappear in those years. We have seen climate destruction, the likes of which is unheard of for this time period of a species. And what I'm asking is, are we playing the right game? And can AI help us to play this game better? Thank you very much.